On a night that boxing fans around the globe had circled on their calendars, Manny Pacquiao and Mario El Azteca Barrios delivered 12 rounds of high-octane action, only for the bout to end in a majority draw that left both fighters with mixed emotions. For Pacquiao, the Filipino legend who returned to the ring once again to test himself against a younger, fresher opponent, the result was bittersweet, a reminder that his greatness still shines, though the passage of time is undeniable. For Barrios, the reigning WBC welterweight champion, the draw meant he held onto his title but without the definitive validation that a clean victory over a legend like Pacquiao could have provided. The fight itself. From the opening bell, the fight was a clash of styles and generations. Pacquiao, at 46, looked sharp and aggressive early on, darting in and out with his signature combinations. The speed that once overwhelmed opponents was still present, though not quite as dazzling as in his prime. Barrios, 10 years his junior, relied on his height, reach, and technical discipline, working behind a stiff jab to keep Pacquiao at bay. Rounds 1 through 4 saw Pacquiao pushing the pace, landing straight left hands and body shots that reminded fans of his vintage form. The crowd roared with every flurry, sensing that Pacquiao was setting the tone. But Barrios adjusted, tightening his guard and countering effectively with hooks to the body and uppercuts that snapped Pacquiao's head back in the middle rounds. By the championship rounds, the fight had become a war of attrition. Pacquiao, fueled by determination, pressed forward relentlessly, while Barrios leaned on his fundamentals and youth to weather the storm. Both men had moments of dominance, but neither could clearly pull away. The scorecards. When the final bell rang, fans in attendance were on their feet, applauding both warriors for their heart and skill. The judges' scorecards were announced. One judge had it 115 to 113 for Pacquiao, while the other two saw it 114 to 114, resulting in a majority draw. Gasps and murmurs swept through the arena, as the verdict meant Barrios retained his belt, while Pacquiao's comeback fell just short of a triumphant conclusion. Reaction from Pacquiao and Barrios. Pacquiao, ever the statesman, accepted the result with humility. "I gave my best tonight. I know I'm not the same fighter I was 10, 15 years ago, but I still love this sport and I fight for the fans," he said in his post-fight interview. "Mario is a great champion. I respect him, and I'm happy we gave the people an exciting fight." Barrios, though relieved to keep his belt, acknowledged the challenge Pacquiao posed. "Manny is a legend for a reason. He still has that fire, and I had to dig deep every round. Of course, I wanted the win, but a draw shows how tough this fight was," Barrios said. What this means for Pacquiao. The draw raises questions about Pacquiao's future. While he proved that he remains competitive at the elite level, the fact that he couldn't clearly outpoint Barrios may suggest that retirement could again be on the horizon. Still, given Pacquiao's warrior spirit, fans wouldn't be surprised if he entertained another high-profile fight. Pacquiao's ability to go 12 rounds with a prime champion speaks volumes about his conditioning, discipline, and legendary resilience. Even in his mid-40s, he continues to inspire younger fighters and fans worldwide. What's next for Barrios? For Mario Barrios, the draw is both a relief and a challenge. He keeps his WBC title, but questions remain about whether he can convincingly dominate the top names in the division. Potential fights against other contenders like Virgil Ortiz Jr., Jaron Ennis, or even a rematch with Pacquiao could be on the horizon. A rematch might be the most lucrative and logical option, especially given the controversy and fan interest surrounding the draw. Barrios would have a chance to silence doubters, while Pacquiao could chase one last shot at glory. The bigger picture. Beyond the result, the Pacquiao-Barrios fight highlighted boxing's unique blend of history, drama, and unpredictability. Pacquiao, a living legend, continues to defy expectations, while Barrios cements his place among the sport's rising stars. The majority draw may not have been the clean ending either man desired, but it ensured that the conversation around both fighters will continue for months to come. As fans filed out of the arena, one thing was clear. Boxing remains a sport where legends can still test themselves, where youth meets experience, and where every fight tells a story larger than just the scorecards.